nervous, Mom. I said, well, don't be nervous. And I didn't know she was going to call me tonight. Amen. So what I put out, I got to put out. Amen. So I'm going to put this out here tonight because when you walk with God and when you seek Him first, you'll have a relationship with Him. And you don't have to heap up anything. You just let out what's in you. And so this week the Lord has been dealing with me about God is able. Dr. Warren just said 3 words. It is well. That's right. So you just pin this one. God is able. In Daniel chapter 3, and I'm not going to tell the story. I just want to read this part. Daniel chapter 3 and 17 says, if it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. And He will deliver us out of thine hand, O King. In life. Look at your neighbor, say in life.
In life.
So you ain't dead, so you in life.
In life.
You're going to have some stuff that's going to test you. How do I know? Because I've been here 66 years. Some of the tests that I went through, I didn't know God was able. Because somebody else took care of it. But when I became knowledgeable and accountable, I had to trust God for myself. Even when it didn't look good, didn't sound good, didn't appear to be good, and sometimes it didn't even smell good. I had to know that God is able.
Yes.
It was a long time before I knew about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You see, when I was growing up, we used to sing songs, but we just sung them. They didn't really mean anything. That's right. I'll tell you, get in your key, not even knowing that we didn't have the key. We didn't have the key, but we were trying to harmonize and all that stuff. And my mom and my dad plays the guitar, and I'm hoping that the Lord sent me a guitar man. God is able. So you got to get to a point in time in your life you ask for what you want.
All right.
But you ask the right one. But my dad used to strum the guitar, and I can remember my mom and some of the other family members singing, God is able just to carry you through. It makes no difference what the world may do. Just put your trust in Jesus. God is able to carry you through. Now, these Hebrew boys, they trusted in God. And when the king, he really didn't want to throw them in because he really liked them. There are some folk that really like you, but they'll throw you in the fire.
Glory.
They'll throw you in the fire. But no matter what they do, see, the songwriter said, no matter what the world may do, the world will turn on you. But no matter what the world may do, just like no matter what the king did, they said, whatever you got to do, you do it. But we ain't finna bow. In this life, you got to be committed and know that you will not bow. Don't bow, don't bend. Don't give up, and don't give in. God is able to deliver you. Now, God didn't send them a text message to say, just tell the king, turn it up.
All right.
You got to know that you know that you know that God is able.
Yes.
And we know He's able if you believe His word, how many times He's come through for others. But I read that He's no respecter of person.
All right.
And what He's done for others, He'll do for me and for you. And so when they threw the 3 boys in the furnace. It bothered the king. Let me tell you something. When the world, we're talking about folk now. When the world do you wrong, trust me, they ain't happy about it. They are not happy about it. And what makes them even more unhappy is when you do right by them. Then you just say a kind word. Do right by them, and God will make them uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, when you do right by them, he'll let you rest your feet. As he said, he'll make your enemy your footstool.
Amen.
Yes, that's what he said. And so they were determined that no matter what you do and you throw us in, God is able. He is able. So the king had made the decree. They were thrown in. But it bothered the king all night long. That next morning, see, folk looking to see whatever they did to you, they looking to see, did it kill you? Did it tear you up? Are you going to make it? You better show up, because God is able. So when the king got there and he peeked in, I'm wondering how he could see with all that heat coming out of there. But God allowed him to peep in that fiery furnace.
Yes.
And see, God doesn't do math like we do. And it confused the king. He thought they done went crazy. I told you to put 3 in. But he said, I know I told you 3. And I'm sure they were looking at him like, yeah, king, I got that 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. King looked again like, I know I ain't crazy. And he said, but I see 4. Know that God is able. I don't care if you look like you all alone. God is with you. He's with you. He said the 4th one looked like who?
Son of God.
Hallelujah. And they wasn't just sitting there trying to, put the flames out. That's what folk watching to see, if what they did to you tearing you up. Hallelujah, Jesus. But the flames hadn't touched them.
Yes.
They wasn't sitting, they were walking around. Y'all better stop sitting down when folk talk about you. Stop sitting down when folk say mean things about you and they try to set traps for you and all that stuff. Stop sitting around crying and get up, fix up, and show up.
Yeah.
Look real good to them. Give them something to look at. They were walking around in the fire. In the fire.
I like that.
And then they came on out. See, folk trying to look to see, I heard that her husband beat her up. They looking for scars.
Come on now.
I heard she lost her car. They looking for you to walk. And then you riding up with a new car.
You better say that.
I heard her husband left her. They didn't know. Deacon John was just waiting for him to leave. And now she got that chocolate diamond on her. God is able. He's able. I could go on and on and on about his word. But I'm so grateful, grateful, grateful. That's how I am. See, I found out that God is able. It ain't my time tonight. But I'm so glad that I got a little time to let you know that God is able. And to you young preachers, all us really young in the Lord, because he's restoring. He's restoring us. He's doing that. Yeah, somebody talking about, you 66? I said, yeah, I ain't no cougar, but I ain't no mountain lion either. Okay?